Hello everybody and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty, so I'm gonna warn you, I am sick. So, unfortunately, my voice might sound a little bit more monotone than usual. Gotta be honest, I'm doing my best. I've been making tea, basically, every single time my throat even remotely starts to hurt, which has been all day. And I've also been taking some, medicines and the like. So, if I don't sound especially into it this episode, it's not because I'm not enjoying it. This is not one of those cases. But, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Shadow, there's something that you're not quite pointing out. And you're completely right. It's that we are not going to be doing the general receptions in this episode because there's quite simply too many. But that being said, we are going to get through, ideally, this entire chapter, though we will see. We do still have one more mod for reception for Star of the City, and then we are going to do Imperitas Civitas, and just do the best that we can do. So, without further ado, let us resume with the Callow Squad. Oh, they're real! The Callow Squad sends their regards! Reload AP. On use, draw one non-ammunition page. Shuffle 3 armor-piercing ammunition into the deck. By the way, there might be a lot of random cuts. That's because it's me cutting out coughing. I don't guarantee I'm gonna catch all of them, but I'm gonna do what I can. Oh, right, passives. Completely went past it, I apologize. Armory Records of the Past. At the end of the scene, if there is 4+ ammunition in hand, shuffle all ammunition in hand into the deck. Restore 2 light and draw 2 non-ammunition pages. Teachings of Callow. Every third offensive die gains +1 power. And Zen Fabric. Reveal the amount of copies in each page in deck. If this character does not use any pages for a scene, restore 1 to 2 light. Best choice, Dark Cloud Blade and Pointed Distance, which gives +1 Pierce Tower, but -1 to the others. Double Reload Frost. On use, draw 1 non-ammunition page, shuffle 3 frost ammunition into the deck. Double Blast of the Callow Squad. On use, restore 2 light. On Clash Lose, all members of the Callow Squad shoot you. Break the defense. On use, draw 2 ammunition, then discard it. If 2 armor-piercing ammunition was discarded, all dice on the page gain +4 power, and on hit, inflict 3 fragile next scene. On hit, inflict 2 disarm next scene. And finally, freeze the advance. On use, draw 2 ammunition, then discard it. If 2 frost ammunition was discarded, draw 1 melee page, and all dice on this page gain on hit, inflict 2 chill. As for who we're going to bring, I mean, technically, what if we did this? Dumb idea? Yeah. Ooh, for some reason, Roland actually has his mask on. Interesting. Alrighty, let's see what can be done. Chances are we're gonna be in some big trouble. So, let's see what's going on. Also, we have a bunch of Soldados. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, is there any ranged pages targeting us? No, unfortunately not. Okay, well, let's go for Alias Workshop, and then we can go for a nice, easy Zelkova to let us draw a little bit. Then, I'm gonna go for Dimensional Gloves, and, Mook Workshop. We're going to take damage, there's really no getting around it. Okay, they're going to shoot you. Whatever that means. Okay, counter dice working quite nicely for us. Reload Frost doing some damage to us. Dimensional Gloves still helping us out quite a bit. Okay, we are now officially out. Okay, so we got shot twice, so not the end of the world. Definitely could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna go for urging on Roland because he's already taken some damage, and it'll kind of retroactively give him health. Oh, I see. You guys are literally doing firing lines. Okay, cool. I understand. Right. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go for Zelkova. Then, let's go for an Old Boys, and I guess Ulterior Logic? Okay, quite a bit of damage being done. So we are going to take a lot of damage this turn. There's really no getting around it, but hopefully we're able to get enough damage onto the enemies to where they're not going to hit us quite as hard. Unfortunately, both of our counter dice are immediately used up, which all but guarantees that Angelica is going to go down. Very, very unfortunate. Oh man, these clashes have not been on our side. We're going to go for a performance, which is really big for some reason. Yeah, that's not any good. Okay, well, just see what we can do with what we have. Then, I'm gonna go for Crystal Ulterior. I'm also gonna go for Mook Workshop, and we are going to be targeted regardless of what we do, but unfortunately, it looks like Angelica goes down regardless. Now, luckily, we are doing quite a bit of damage, but they're doing just as much. The Kalos Squad, in fact, sends their regards. And because of the lack of damage that we're doing overall, it doesn't look like we are going to be getting through this fight. I am going to go for Guilt. It might help. And then, technically, we could go for Frost Splinter. But let's be honest, I don't think Roland is getting through this turn. So we'll see what can be done, but unfortunately, I think that is that. Yeah! Excellent. I like it. We also have 34 burn, so yeah, no, I don't think we're regenning that. Very upsetting. Oh! Well, I mean, to be fair, they're good. They're not Kalos Squad good. Well, let's try it again with one more person, shall we? Dimensional Gloves, still working out quite nicely for us. Mook Workshop, always a good source of damage. Alias Workshop, making it so that we guaranteed get through that. Power of Knowledge, unfortunately, not going to work for us. But we do managed to get a little bit of return fire damage, and then we're immediately shot in the face, but what are you gonna do? Okay, double evasion ends up working for us, although quite low rolls, I gotta be honest. Let's see. I don't know why these are so, like, close up. They're normally not. Weird visual bug, I guess. Let's buff up Book Hunter this time. Okay, now, quite a few of you are going for her, so we're going to go for Memories of a Star. And then we could go Knowledge Acquisition just for big damage, and I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go for combo Ulterior Logic, combo Crystal Ulterior. Then we can go for combo Zelkova and a 1-cost Crystal Ulterior. Try and get as many of them out as we possibly can. It's not likely we're going to get through all of them, but every little bit counts. Ulterior Logic getting quite a bit of damage, 19. Okay, Book Hunter also doing quite good. Our counter dice working out mostly for us. Okay, Zelkova almost getting us a stagger, wow. Okay. Crystal Ulterior also doing quite a good job. We do get a stagger on one of them, though that doesn't fully matter because they won't care next turn anyway. But every little bit still counts. Let's see. As if the stars were so far away. Then Let me see. We could go Memories of a Star, and that will actually draw us quite a bit. Then I'm going to go for Ranga. I'm going to go for Wheels for damage. Then we can go Mook Workshop, and we go for a low-cost Wheels. Boom. Okay, it seemed like we hit most of them. And then we did hit all 4 of them with the Book Hunter. Mook Workshop working out quite nicely for us, not to mention the flat damage it deals. Okay, Wheels getting us another stagger. Again, it doesn't matter too much, but damage is damage. Okay, reload Frost, reload Armor Piercing. Big damage from Wheels because he goes for one of the people who was already staggered. And we're going to go for Performance. That way we can all deal a little bit more stagger damage. Well, if you're going to offer me knowledge of the White Dragon Clan, then I suppose I should turn you down. We're going to try and counter right here. Let's go for Dimensional Gloves right here just to stop some damage. And then we can go for Old Boys to restore some of our light. Alias Workshop, unfortunately, is going to cost a little bit more. We can go for a Zelkova, and then I think we ended off with a Durandal. Okay, working out quite nicely for us. Zelkova also letting us restore a tiny bit of health. Old Boys winning the clash, no problem. The Dragon Clan is gonna get us another stagger. Okay, Durandal also getting us another stagger, as well as getting us the 2 strength. Counter dice working quite nicely. Ooh, Roland almost getting staggered. He's not quite there yet, though. And our final counter dice is used, and Roland is not staggered. We're going to go for Guilt on Angelica, and then we'll also go for Beautiful Tune. Okay, let's do As If the Stars. Then we can go Memories of a Star. Okay, you're back to full stagger. That's perfectly fine. As long as this Knowledge of Callus gets through, we will be a-okay. We'll also go boom, 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 boom. Okay, we can't hit the other Callow squad because they're currently immobilized. Although I wish I could. Well, you know what? There's only one way to finish this. Furioso. The last of the Callow squad. Seems like I blew my load just a little bit too quickly. Rally. At the start of the scene, if no enemy has more stagger resist than this character, give all other allies 1 strength. Okay. Yup. Swordplay of the Homeland, slash dice power +2, pierce dice power... Wait, what? This is a little counterintuitive. And you also destroy that. Okay. We will return them. Combat start, single use. Gain 50 barrier. On use, revive all allied members of the Callow squad with 50 HP. Oh boy. Right. Characters can only be revived once by this effect. Gain 2 haste next scene. On hit, recover 3 stagger resist, and on hit, inflict 1 disarm next scene. Okay, so you're gonna gain 100 barrier, so it's all but impossible to take you out this scene. Alrighty, I understand. Let's go ahead and just go for Mook Workshop then. Okay, let's just get as much damage through as we possibly can, since we already know it's not going to be a lot. Okay, big draw, big light, and then more light. Then we go Durandal. Draw. I just won't draw. I think we go for Old Boys and Ranga. Yeah, let's just try that. Okay, so they are all revived, and you have 100 barrier, so at the moment we're not doing any damage to you. We gotta get through it. Okay, Memories of a Star is gonna get us a bunch of very, very necessary knowledge. Durandal is going to give us some extra strength to work with. And because of all the combo pages that we are using, combined with the effect that is forcing people to take stagger damage so long as we have strength, we actually managed to get through all of his barrier as well as his stagger pool. Tell you what, I'm gonna go for Page Huang. Boom. Then we go Knowledge Overflow. As if the stars were so far away. Okay, then I'm gonna go for Dimensional Gloves. Over here, I'm gonna go for Wheels just to get big damage. We'll get through that no problem. Then we go for another combo right here. Then, Mr. Rolando, we are gonna go for Crystal Ulterior. Let's go Wheels. Sorry about my sniffling. I'm really trying to keep it to a minimum at the moment. Okay, and then I believe we also go for a combo right here. Alright, let's see what happens. For the best. Okay, we do get damage on quite a few of them. Not enough to fully take anyone out, or so I thought. Yeah, considering they all have 50 health, and we're doing quite a bit of damage, so far, it's actually working out quite nicely for us. The double smash does end up taking out yet another member of the squad. Mook Workshop takes out the last of the Callow squad. And now, I'm gonna go for Lear. Let's play a little bit risky, shall we? Let's see, we didn't actually manage to use our special page, so let's go for Page Huang now. Then we go Knowledge. That'll put us at enough knowledge to do what we need to do. Yeah, okay. Then we Memories of a Star, and then I'm going to Knowledge Acquisition. That puts us at 4. We need 5. Okay, yeah, that should be just fine. Let's go for Crystal. Mook. Crystal again. Then we go for Wheels. Okay, I'm feeling that this should just be fine. Especially because we're dealing and receiving double damage. We're going balls to the walls against the Callow squad. The two Black Silences, the Book Hunter, and the Callow squad. It seems as though we know who would emerge victorious here. And it was never going to be you. That was a different animation than I'm used to, actually. Maybe it's because it did so much damage, or it's the fact that we went above the 3 that's required to use it. Either way, the Callow squad is real. T-Corp. T-Corp Rounder. Let's see. Round Up. At the start of the scene, gain strength and endurance equal to half the number of copies of Entropy in hand, rounded up to 3. Or no, rounded up, maximum of 3, excuse me. Future records. At the start of the act, draw 3 pages, gain 8 charge, add 3 copies of Entropy to hand, and increase the cost of all copies of Entropy in hand by 1. Blind Fire, gain +2 power for the first scene, sufficient ammo, and we know what all those do. Brace for impact, take less damage on the first scene. Double Lumen Dispersal, on use, restore 3 light and gain 4 charge. Add a copy of Entropy to hand. On hit, inflict 1 bind next scene. Rebound. Start a clash, spend 3 charge to reverse the order of dice on the opponent's page. That's interesting. On Clash Win, recover 2 HP and stagger resist. On Clash Win, reduce power of opponent's next die by 2. On hit, exhaust up to 1 copy of entropy from hand. Spend 1 charge to inflict bind next scene equal to its cost. Information spread. On use, add 2 copies of entropy to hand, draw 3 pages, and gain 3 charge. On hit, gain 1 haste and endurance next scene. Accelerated time. On use, add 2 copies of entropy to hand, gain a speed die for the next 2 scenes. On hit, next die gains +2 power. On hit, exhaust up to 1 copy of entropy from hand. Double negative energy rounds. On use, exhaust up to 3 copies of entropy from hand. Man, I'm running out of breath. I might have to take a break after reading these passives. For each copy exhausted, add a blunt die 4 to 9 on Clash Lose. The last die on this page gains +2 power. To this page, that comes first. Tracking time. After you spend 5 charge to set the user's HP, stagger, resist, light, and charge to the values that they were at the start of the scene. On hit, exhaust up to 2 copies of entropy from hand to draw 2 pages. And borrow time. On use, add 2 copies of entropy to hand, reduce the cost of all pages by 1 for the next 2 scenes. On Clash Win, gain 1 endurance this scene and next scene, and on Clash Win, gain 2 protection this scene. T-Corp Cycler. Recycle. At the start of the scene, exhaust the most expensive copy of entropy from hand, restore light equal to its cost, and gain that much charge, barrier, and stagger barrier. Future records, I think we saw that. Threefold tenacity, we all know what that does. Double lumen, rebound, information spread, double accelerated time. Alter causality. Start a clash, spend 8 charge to destroy the first die on the opponent's page. On Clash Lose, add a copy of entropy to hand, increase the cost of all entropies in hand by 1. On hit, gain 1 strike next scene. On hit, recover 6 HP. And finally the winder. Wind up. At the start of combat, increase the cost the most expensive copy of entropy in the hands of each character targeted by this character by 2. If the targeted character does not have a copy of entropy in hand, add a copy of entropy to their hand. Future records, diversify. When using a combat page, all dice gain +1 power, once per enemy per scene. Double rewind. On use, gain 4 charge. On hit, recover 6 HP. Entropic drive. On use, exhaust the most expensive copy of entropy from hand. Boost the power of all dice on this page by its cost and gain that much charge. On hit, exhaust up to 1 copy of entropy from hand, up to twice, and on hit, add a copy of entropy to the target's hand. And finally, erase. Start of clash, spend 8 charge to destroy the first die on the opponent's page. On hit, add 2 copies of entropy to each other's hands, and a scene passes. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. You just skip the turn? Wow. Also, I'm going to take a little break, wait for medicine to kick in. Hopefully I'll sound better here in like 2 seconds. Alright, so I feel a little bit better. Truthfully though, my voice does not sound better, but I also have one of the throat things, I forget what they're called, lozenge? A sailor's best friend, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty. So here's what we're gonna do. Also, if I start sounding too bad throughout this reception, I'll take another break and we'll just see how that goes. So, we do already know what they're gonna do. By the way, I am going to try not to use the full bloom paradise in this fight. We'll see how that goes. But, you know. Now, one thing, I don't fully even know how to activate Full Bloom Paradise, although it does seem extremely similar. You know what? Ooh, alright, I found the speaking voice that I like. I'm just kind of gonna whisper, mumble at you, but hopefully you don't mind. So, I don't know, I don't fully know how to do it ever since the most recent patch, but to be fair, it does seem to be relatively the same. So we're going to go Wing Voracious for Knowledge. It has the best chance of winning a clash against that. We're only getting attacked by one other page, so we could go for Gear Will, but I don't think that's the play. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's see, we could go for a Shockwave right here, keep it nice and simple, although these are a lot of extremely powerful pages that are coming after us, so unfortunately, I just think that there's going to be a lot that we cannot do. That's not to say we're not going to try our best, but, you know, for the moment, we're just going to see what happens. I do think I want to go for Opening Ceremony to prevent a little bit of damage, but yeah, honestly, this is like the best turn one that we're going to dish out right now. And obviously, it's not incredible. After all, we've already taken quite a few hits. Okay. Alright, well, that didn't work out in either case. Opening Ceremony did work out quite well. Shockwave also not working out very well. Tracking Time is an extremely hard to counter page, it seems. So I think what the play needs to be is we just need to ignore Tracking Time completely. Let's see. Gaze of Others could be really good. We're going to put that on Angelos. I am... You know what? I think I'm just going to go for Max Parade this time. It might help us out the most. We'll see. We will see. But... Okay, so this is Entropy. At the start of the scene, increase the cost of this page by 1. Then take damage equal to its cost. If the cost is 9 or higher, exhaust this page. Oh, interesting. So it has a bit of a timer to it. Okay. Let's see. So we need to win clashes against you. So I'm gonna... Oh, wait a minute. Spend 8 charge. Oh, so that's not gonna work out very well for us. Then in that case, let's just try to win a clash here. Oh, man, a lot of these are not going to go very well, are they? Okay, and we also have a piece of Entropy ourselves. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go for the Ujat. And then we'll go for Entropy right here, just to get rid of it. Then... let's go for an Opening Ceremony. It's really not going to do a whole lot for us, though. Dang. Ooh, not looking very good for us, I gotta be honest. Let's see. Protection. Protection would be really nice right now. You know what? Let's get some protection, and then let's also do a little bit of strength. Then... let's have you destroy this. And then I guess we can go for Donkey's Bray just to try and get a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, this is not a pretty turn. This is probably going to take us quite a few attempts because, yeah, this is kind of a strong floor that they've got. Not to mention, we do have to get through 3 receptions, which is not going to be easy. Okay, we actually won quite a few clashes in there. You know what this is probably going to boil down to? Honestly, maybe we have to not be shy about doing Full Bloom Paradise, because right now, I'm pretty sure they got us beat. Let's go Fruit of Understanding. We are very close to being staggered. Luckily, we're not. Let's do Book of Rev. Twisted Delight. Okay, we're only fast enough to stop this one, so let's go for the chorus. Then... Yeah, our options here are not fantastic. Rewind won't... Oh, wait a minute. So this is just going to skip the scene no matter what we do. Huh. So what do we do about that? There's really not a lot that we can do, right? Like, he's just going to skip the scene and that's that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it doesn't skip this scene. It skips next scene or something. Okay, I'm not sure I fully understand how that card works. Now, Chorus is working out quite nicely for us. Okay, we are actually starting to win a couple clashes. This is very, very good. Angela does take a fair bit of damage. We're going to go for Confession. I mean, we could just take Paradise Lost, right? You know what? We'll take Sound of a Star. Now, I don't want to take all 4 of them, because like I said, I don't want to use Full Bloom Paradise, at least not yet. I mean, we could just keep going for Harmony of Skin to lower the Quiploth counter. Because I believe lowering it is what we want to do. Let me see. We definitely want to go for Sound of a Star this turn. That's just something that we want and need to do. So what I'm going to do immediately after that, I'm going to go for Advent. Let's go for Wing Voracious for Knowledge. And then we can also go for a Rebuild. Okay, we can get through that, but we don't have enough light. Okay, let's do Token of Friendship to try and get a little bit of a heal. Oh, that's going to hit no matter what we do. So, you know what? We'll go for Entropy. Then, let's go for Chorus. Rooster actually has a bit of a chance here. Then we could go for Opening Ceremony. And then this is about to exhaust itself. We will take some damage off that, but you know what? It is what it is. Definitely not wanting to clash against that, so let's get some more damage on the big guy. Okay, let's go Canines. Ooh. I still want to go for Canines, I think, even though the chances are not great. Let's hope we get some staggers here. Okay, we did get a few. We also win some of our clashes, it seems. Okay, he went down. I'm unsure to what. Okay, Chorus going down, getting us another stagger. Very, very good. Okay, good. 3 of them down, actually. All of our counter dice coming in, doing our best. They do end up winning for us, very, very luckily. I am going to go for Advent. We're still not going to take Paradise Lost, but we are going to take Pentians. And then... we could do Struggle at the Climax, or we could do Grant Us Love. I'm gonna do Struggle at the Climax. Oh boy. And I think it's time for the Helix of the End. We have protection, and they don't. So ideally, it is going to work out for us. Also, let's see. So if we hit you, that should go well. Then Abby needs to win some clashes against this guy. So let's go for another Chorus. Let's go for Donkey's Bray. And then let's go Token of Friendship. Then, let's go Rooster's Crow. Yeah. And we just play that out. Okay, that helps our quick bluff counter a little bit. We do end up getting a stagger, which means we are going to go to fight number 2. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Although it also could have been better. Okay, next up is going to be the T-Corp Tuner, and the other two are the same. So return, upon taking lethal damage, set this character's HP stack resist light and charge to the values they were at the start of the scene once per turn. Future record, ceramic defense. Upon taking 8+ damage in a single scene, reduce all incoming damage, including what activated this passive, by 1 for the scene. And they all take less for the first turn. Double lumen dispersal, double burning time. On hit, exhaust up to 1 copy of entropy from hand. Spend 1 charge to inflict burn equal to its cost, up to twice. Excuse me. Okay, and all the rest of the pages seem to be the same, and we've already seen the rounder and the cycler, so let us continue. Well then, shall we see what can be done? Behold. Okay, Pentience actually hits quite a few of them, all things considered, which means we do get a little bit of health, although we get it regardless. Twisted Delight is going to help us out quite a bit. Counter Dice, unfortunately, not gonna do it. Fanaticism. Okay, hopefully we can raise that Quick Bluff counter just a little bit, because at the moment it's looking real low, which means we are taking quite a bit of stagger. Opening Ceremony does not work out. I don't know what's up with all of the confetti, but that's fine. Okay, you're having a real bad day, it seems. Token of Friendship gonna give us a little bit more healing. Twisted Delight gonna make it so we draw a bit more. Oh, sorry. Let's see. The Select Librarian will not be targeted for attacks. Alternatively, while this character is live, all other allies... You know what? I think we want to go for Divine Power. I really do. So we're going to protect everyone while also potentially absorbing some damage. Let's see. I do want to go for Heaven, actually. We don't want to go for White Knight's Ego Page. I know, it's crazy, but that's what we're going to do. Now, Sincere Baptism is free, so we may as well use it. Boom, boom, boom. And it is gone for some reason. Okay, we're just... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because we clicked away. Alright, my bad. Let's see. What's the play here? I think we go Wing Voracious for knowledge. Right? Always a good choice. We go for Advent. Okay. Then... I think we hold... Then what I think I want to do is go Sound of a Star here to counter that. Then I think we will go for a Pentience to counter you. Now, unfortunately, that does leave us in a bit of a dead zone, but we could still spread a little bit of protection around. I'm going to go for Shockwave to try and reduce some damage. Token of Friendship for much the same reason. Token of Friendship here is going to be free, so we may as well win a clash with it. Then we could go Will of the Prescript. And then we could go for Twisted Delight, since it'll be so cheap. And then I think we just roll with this. Let's hope it works. Okay, Sound of a Star doing wonderful things for us. Pentience also managing to hit absolutely everyone on the field. Token of Friendship giving us a little bit of healing. Shockwave doing some good damage. Unfortunately, he did have a death resist from the looks of things. Okay, Counter Dice working against Entropy. Okay, so far so good. We are doing extremely well, and we're not even using White Knight or the Full Bloom Paradise, which, hey, is pretty good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, just go for some Sincere Baptism once again. I believe it gets kept. So, boom. Then we go Wing Voracious. You are dead. We could go for Fanaticism just to get some damage out. I think that's what I want to do. Then we ensure you are dead. Ensure you go down. Donkey's Bray, guarantee it. Oh, that's going to be a hard one. We'll go for the chorus. Then we'll go Token of Friendship. Let me see. I want to see who we're going after. Okay, so we go another Token of Friendship, and then Rooster's Crow, just to guarantee it. Let's see. And that should be good. I'm willing to say that should end this fight. Okay, off to a good start for it. Token of Friendship, leaving you at 1. You'll actually die to burn, even if no other attacks go off. Okay, your health gets reset. That's fine. That's 2 down. 3 down. Okay, a little bit of healing. Okay, so 2 of them are still up, so we could have potentially extended a little bit more. But, to be fair, how was I to know? Okay, let's go Sincere Baptisms. That way we can finish up. Boom! We are at 12. So we are officially good to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of healing and a little bit of damage. Then we can go for the Ujat, and that should finish this fight off no problem. Okay, working out quite nice for us. Sound of a Star, getting us a stagger and a kill. But there is still one enemy alive. So this guy is really, he's hanging in there. You gotta give it to him. He is doing his best. So you know what? We'll do our best as well. And down he goes. Now, one more fight in this reception. Tom. And also a T-Corp Winder, which I don't believe we've seen. Or no, we have. Yeah, you're the one with the race. Right. Okay, what is up with Tom? He's ineffective to slash, which is actually kind of a big problem for us. Snake and the Butterfly, unaffected by erosion, at the start of the scene, exhaust the most expensive copy of Entropy from hand and inflict erosion equal to its cost to the enemy with the least erosion. That's gonna suck big time. Also, a price unpaid. At the start of every 3rd scene, activate a powerful effect. At the end of the 13th scene, the reception is lost. Okay, so we are on a timer with a floor that specializes in going slow. Great. Future records, ceramic defense, diversify, okay, and brace for impact. Right. All your pages seem to be the same, and I'm not seeing any big changes. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Then so be it. If you put us on a timer, then I will show you the helix of the end. Oh, you know what? Them taking reduced damage? Yeah, that makes sense. They all take... Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? Thinking about it now, yeah, that does make sense. That is super unfortunate for us. So we quadruple dipped into just trying to beat down Tom. So we'll certainly see how that goes. Ideally, it goes pretty well, although he is taking quite a bit of reduced damage, though we are still pumping out a lot of numbers because of all the buffs that this floor is able to dish out. Now, if we had every single AoE, I'm pretty sure we could get through this no problem. Unfortunately, we don't. So the chorus, ooh, dealing a whopping 2 damage overall. Okay, Shockwave does end up staggering Tom, which is actually extremely lucky for us. We're also at negative 16 Quiploth, so we're all but guaranteed to get staggered next turn. I guess we just roll with it and hope for the best. I'm going to go for a Shockwave. Boom. So this is turn 2. I think, honestly, we go Sound of a Star. Then we go for Pentians. You know what? I'm going to go for Heaven, just to make sure Tom isn't able to do anything. Ideally, that is the best bet that we have here. We seriously need to get him out of this fight. Let's see. We could go for Token of Friendship right here. Actually seems pretty cool. Yeah, and that's all we got. Okay, big stagger damage, and then Pentians is going to restore a lot of our stats. 29 damage to Tom, and then we also seal one of his speed dice for next turn. Okay. Token of Friendship, working quite nice. Oh, unfortunately, it's not able to work there, but hey, every little bit of healing is more healing than what we had. Okay, Angelos is permanently staggered until Qwiploth counter raises, so that sucks. Not the end of the world, once again, but it certainly doesn't help. So, here at the turn of start of turn 3, excuse me, we're going to get rid of Entropy. Let's see, opening ceremony. We want to make this as easy for us as possible. I'm going to go Will of the City. Then, let's go Canine's Growl. Let's see. One cost Will of the City. Ooh, chance to win is not very high, but we'll go for Rooster. Then, I think we go Opening Ceremony again, followed by another Will of the City. We really just have to push every advantage that we can get here, so we'll see what happens. Now, unfortunately, Angelos might go down. Okay, Opening Ceremony. Our biggest reason to use it is for the cost reduction, though. Okay, winning some clashes is certainly quite nice. If we can get Tom out of this fight, though, that is going to be for the best. Now, unfortunately, Angelos does have her passive procced, so she died, effectively. Okay, yeah, and we're still permanently staggered because of the Qwiploth counter. Unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Tell you what, we're going Sound of a Star again. We're going Pentians again. And then I'm just going to go straight for... Maybe I won't. Okay, let's see. What are you using? Okay, you know what? We're just going to go full ham. Big value. And we're just going to see what happens. Will of the City. Actually, no, bad target, because he's probably going to die. So we go Boom. We go Ujat. We go Shockwave. Not much else we can use there. So let's go free Token of Friendship. There's a chance you die anyway, but just in case. Then I'm going to go Will of the City and Shockwave. Guarantee that Tom dies. Let's roll. Okay, Pentians actually hitting 4 out of 5 of them and getting us a kill. Very nice. Okay, we do get multiple staggers going down. Donkey's Bray also helping us out. Will of the City, very nice. Okay. Scene 6. We're starting to cut it a little bit close here. Excuse me. Sorry. Entropy is never going to win. So you know what? We're going to just all in you, basically. So boom. Okay, that's everything. Then we go another boom. Let's see, another boom into boom. Then we go boom. That should do it. Okay, Tom is down. And with all of that strength, we're not able to take out the tuner. Just kill him, please. Okay, wow, that was severely unlucky for us, actually. He just refuses to die. Okay, he's dead to burn regardless, but we do manage to take him out. Whew, okay, well, T-Corp was a challenge. Also, I'm going to see how terrible I sound in the recording. If I sound too bad, then my voice will change. yet again in a few seconds, but if I deem it not too bad, then we'll just roll with it. But if my voice suddenly changes it here in a few seconds, then you know why. Okay, so I don't sound as bad as I thought I did, so I think we're just going to continue. Monotone Shadow continues as normal. So, we are up against Z-Corp number 2. Snow-capped Striders. At least 2 of this character's speed dice cannot become unavailable. Shelter from the Storm. Reduce incoming damage and stagger damage from all sources by 1 for each unavailable speed die. By the way, I apologize about all the lip smacking. Hey, when you're sick, it's just gonna happen. I apologize. I will try and keep it to a minimum, and it doesn't help that I had one of the throat thingies in my mouth, which I don't like eating or anything on camera, or like recording directly after eating, for that reason, because there's a ton of smacking. But you know what? It is what it is. I can't prevent it fully, so I will just try and keep it to a minimum. I apologize. But Unrelenting Blizzard. Upon taking a lethal blow, recover 25% of max HP and reduce all incoming damage, including what activated this passive, by 25. Afterwards, a speed die becomes unavailable for the rest of the act. Okay. And sufficient ammo, so range does not exhaust. Double Tumble Away. On use, restore 1 light and draw 1 page. Inflict 1 bind to self next scene. Target's current die deals 2 less damage and stagger damage up to twice. Double Vagabond's Cloak. On use, gain 2 poise count, inflict 3 chill to self, and gain poise equal to chill on self. On clash, draw 1 page, gain 1 poise count. On clash, restore 1 light, gain 1 protection in the scene, and the counter die makes us do 2 less damage. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. Target ally cannot be redirected. On use, draw a page with the same range as target's page. Target draws a page with the same range as this page. Okay. Cruelty of Winter. On use, lose 5% of max HP. If at 55% of max HP or below, all dice on this page gain on hit, inflict 1 chill. On a one-sided attack, deal bonus damage equal to twice the target's chill. On hit, gain 1 endurance up to twice. March of the Cold-Hearted. On use, draw 2 pages, gain 2 endurance next scene. On clash win, gain 1 barrier and poise. On crit, gain 5 points count, inflict 1 chill to each other. And on clash win, gain 1 barrier and poise. And then Rending Rifle. Single use, which is ignored because of it being the sufficient ammo. On use, gain 2 poise and poise count. Start of clash, all dice on the opponent's page deal 4 less damage and stagger damage on hit. This die is rolled 2 times. On crit, deal 4 damage and gain 3 poise. Okay. And then for the agent, Speed Z. At the start of the scene, inflict 1 ice splinter to self. Biting Cold. At the end of the scene, purge all chill from enemies with 7+ chill and inflict 2 feeble, bind, and fragile to them next scene. Excuse me. Snow-capped Striders, we already know what that does. And Frozen Shut. All dice gain +1 power for each unavailable speed die. Freezing Breeze. Combat start, gain 1 burn protection this scene. Ooh, that kind of sucks. Tumble Away. Double Snowfall Blitz. On use, restore 3 light and draw 1 page. Inflict 1 ice splinter to self, and on one-sided, inflict 1 chill, but on hit, inflict 2 bind. Long Winter. On use, if user has ice splinter or chill, all dice on this page gain +2 power. On clash win, inflict 2 chill. On clash win, retain this die up to twice, and on hit, give all allies 1 endurance next scene. Blizzard of Blades. Dice on this page gain minimum value equal to target's chill and power equal to target's ice splinter. On use, if target has no chill, inflict 1 chill to the target. On hit, inflict 1 chill, and one-sided, inflict an additional chill. On hit, if target has 7+ chill, consume 1 chill to inflict 2 disarm and paralysis next scene. And on hit, if target has 7+ chill, consume 1 chill to inflict 2 feeble and bind instead. Entrenched in the snow. On use, if user has ice splinter or chill, all dice on this page gain +2 power. On hit, draw 1 page. On clash, lose, restore 1 light. One-sided, inflict 2 chill. On hit, draw 1 page. On clash, lose, restore 1 light. And one-sided, inflict 2 chill again. So it's literally a fire versus ice matchup. Alrighty, here we go. Trying our absolute best. And Malkuth has dexterity and insanity. Pretty good combo. Okay, so we are guaranteed to do a lot of reduced damage here, and unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're off to a very good start. Prickly Thorns also trying its best, unfortunately not quite working out. We do get through that evasion dice, which is quite nice. Okay, we have a little bit of paralysis next scene for Kelana, which is going to help us quite a bit. AC transmission also getting through relatively easily. Adorable Claws giving us some more haste. And you already know what's about to happen. Trash disposal. Pretty good. Got him to half health without really needing to do much. Luckily, we rolled that 50% quite a lot. We are going to go for Ashes on Mr. Dave. Then, let's see, what do we have? Gain power in a clash. Oh man, so many insanities. Alright, we'll go for it again, I suppose. We want the one where if we roll max, we gain power. Because that is Exodia with Dave. But we'll certainly see. I'm just gonna roll a Deluge and hope for the best. Let's see. And then we will very easily win this clash. Non-conductor is literally free, so I'm going for it. Then we can go for Zap. Yeah, right here. That should do just fine. Quick Meal is once again completely free, so I'm just going to roll with it. Then we'll go for an Acceleration Protocol. And then I think we're going to hold because these are a little bit too expensive for my blood. Let's see, who has a lot of burn? At the moment, no one. So I'm going to go for Waned Evertide, hope for the best, and we're going to hold again. Then, Mr. Dave, since you should have enough counter dice, let's go boom, and then boom. Oh yeah, here we go. Starting with the Deluge. Okay, we do actually get quite a few hits in there. Waned Evertide somewhat working out for us. Quick Meal is going to let us restore that health that we just lost. Okay, Acceleration Protocol also going to work extremely well. We should get... I thought we got 4 resets, but no, we get 3, which is perfectly fine. Let's see. Zap, unfortunately, not really going to work out for us. It would have inflicted some very, very nice paralysis. Okay, here we go. Sweep them. No, we didn't roll a single 50%. Oh, feels bad. But you know what? The previous turn we did roll, like, extremely well. So, you know, it is what it is. Permafrost Blast. Mass individual on use, draw 1 page. On hit, inflict 4 chill. Yeah, yeah, no, that's not very cool. That's not cash money of you. Oh, we got Chaos. What else did we get? Misfortune? Ooh. Pessimism, I guess. Let's see. We probably win this roll, and then I'm just gonna go for a Shockwave. Spread a little burn. Let's go Fiery Waltz here. Then we'll go for another Fiery Waltz. And then I don't want to use this Burning Flash yet because we don't have the other ones. AC Transmission should... Actually, we don't have any paralysis. Ooh. Let's just hope for a high roll. And then we'll go AC Transmission. Yep. You know it. You love it. Then we're going to try and win some of these clashes. I'm going to go for a super reduced cost bee sting. And then we will go Scorching Light right here to restore a little bit of our light. Let's hope for the best. Okay, it did hit 3 out of 5 of us. Very unfortunate. Not the end of the world. Ow. Okay, that page hurts extremely bad. Okay, we do end up getting a stagger, followed by 18 damage. Scorching Light, gonna do quite nice things for us. Okay, that sucks. Okay, we do get a tiny bit of Fiery Waltz value. Unfortunately, not what I was hoping for. In the Name of Justice, though, is gonna get us a kill, as well as restore a little bit of health. Very, very nice. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go for Nostalgic Embrace on Kelana. Okay, that should work out quite nicely for us. You're using Cruelty of Winter, which apparently hits all of us and inflicts Aroma and Bleed. I don't seem to remember the Aroma and Bleed part. And you're going for Permafrost Blade, which is inflicting Burn and Fragile. Wait, on use, draw 1 page, gain Force of a Wildfire. What? So you're just using, like, random effects, it almost seems like. So we'll try and counter this. We will go Guardian. No. Imperfection. Yeah. Why not? Then we'll go for Brachial. That should work. We can go for Burning Flash right here, which will give us some discard value. Then we'll go for a Shockwave, hope for the best. We do have a little bit of Paralysis. Let's see. I'm just going to go for Capacitor and AC Transmission. Then we can go for Attentive Leave right here. Let's go Bee Sting. Prickly Thorns. And then we'll also go for Scorching Light. Then, Mr. Dave, I think it's time to take out the trash. So for the best. The Deluge. Okay. Revival passive does go off. That's fine. Wow, that rolled a 10, so that just hurts. Not the end of the world, but yeah, seriously hurts. We do unfortunately get staggered. Scorching Light is going to help us out with our light situation, though. Prickly Thorns also doing another passive. Okay, Magic Onslaught getting us a stagger. Wow. Trash disposal. Death. Yeah, quite a bit of damage from Mr. Dave going out there. I'm going to go for Vines on Dave because he has the most Pierce. Then we're also going to go for Green Stem. I don't necessarily want to use them this turn, so what I'll do is we'll go Sweep the Back Streets. That should be more than enough to take you out. Let's go Acceleration Protocol to try and prevent any shenanigans. Then we'll go In the Name of Justice, and In the Name of Justice one more time. Alright, let's let it roll. Okay, absolutely colossal damage going out from Malkuth. You love to see it. In the Name of Justice, giving us a little bit of healing. Every little bit counts. Dave doing an absolutely absurd amount of damage with multi-slash of all things. And we go on to the next fight. And we're met with 2 new people, I believe. Let's see, Z-Corp Agent, we've already seen you. We've seen a Viuga. Let's see, Eden Atelier. Imperfect Eden Barrier. If the character took damage from attacks on the previous scene, change this character's resistances against the type that dealt the most damage to ineffective and other resistances to normal. Otherwise, change all resistances to endured for the scene. Ooh. Birds of Paradise. At the end of the scene, if this character took less than 10 damage, restore 1 light, draw 1 page, and gain 1 charge. And Many-fold Force Field. If an ally with Force Field would gain Barrier, instead that ally gains Barrier +1 Force Field. If an ally with Barrier would gain Force Field, that ally additionally spends all Barrier to gain Barrier +1 Force Field, and battle ready. Sorry about the sniffling, that's new. Reinforcement. On use, restore 1 light, gain 6 Force Field. Force Field is prevents the next X damage taken. The status is shared amongst all allies. Oof. On hit, gain 1 charge and 3 Force Field up to twice. That card again. Double Calibration. On use, draw 1 page. Gain 8 Force Field. Give all allies 1 protection next scene. Wow, that's an extremely strong page there. And then on Clash Win, gain 1 charge and 3 Force Field. And on hit, gain 1 charge and 3 Force Field again. Double Crackle. On use, spend 5 charge to boost the power of all dice on this page by +1 up to 4 times. On hit, inflict 3 paralysis and 1 feeble next scene. On hit, deal damage to each other equal to twice the die's power. Alright, definitely not our best turn 1, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Green Stem going out from Kilana because she basically had a hand of dead cards, which is very unfortunate. We're also gonna go for the Brachial of Deluge, which actually deals quite a bit of damage. We're getting very close to getting some staggers out. Okay, a little bit of health restored. Bee Sting, unfortunately getting countered by an extremely powerful counter dice. Shockwave getting through all of the counter dice. Will of the Prescript. Ooh. Not quite working out for us, but that's fine. Adorable Claws ensuring that we win the clash. Quick Meal topping us up. And once we manifest our ego, it's time to spread the burn. Alright, ego achieved. Now, what we're going to do is Acceleration Protocol right there. We're going to go for, actually, you know what? This is a mass summonation. I'm going for it. You cannot stop me. Then, I'm going to go for Capacitor, I guess. Oh, here we go. Chaos. And Imperfection, why not? Okay, then could go for Magic Missile. You know what? Let's go Lady in the Lamp. And that allows us to use a Shockwave. Then, I'm going to spread some burn right here. We're not quite ready for the big boy stuff yet, so I'm just going to go for a regular ol' attack right here. Whether we win or lose, it doesn't matter. Okay, we do have the God combo. So what I'm going to do is we go boom, Persistence. Then we go boom, counter dice taken care of. And then boom, you're dead. That seems pretty good to me. And then for funsies, we'll also do a little bit of damage on... Actually, his counter dice are a little Alright, we'll just roll with this. Big AoE going down. Okay, Accelerated Protocol is going to get us another stagger and a kill. Very, very nice. Capacitor also working out quite well for us. Brace Up, going to allow us to draw a little bit. Fiery Bolt, spreading the burn. Okay, a little bit of Persistence. Tail Whisk. Your passive goes off, but prepare for death. Because here it comes. Yeah, you can reduce Dave's damage by 25. He does not care. Now we are going to go for Spores on Gregory Adalis, followed by 4th Match Flame. And behold, all of our ego is now realized. Let's see, you know what? I'm going to go for Talte. And then we can also go for 4th Match Flame. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's just game. Okay, he ended up blocking it. Very unfortunate. Talte. Well, he's dead to burn. Can't argue with the results. That certainly worked out quite nice. Alright, next up is going to be Snezhana, Noel, and Blanc. Let's see. Oh man, that's a lot of health to work through. Okay. So, Conflagration. At the end of the scene, gain 1 charge for each character with Chill or Ice Splinter. At the start of the scene, if this character has 20 plus charge, spend 10 charge to restore 2 light, draw 2 pages, and gain Force of a Wildfire. Excuse me. Sorry. Biting Cold. Yep. Snowcap Striders. Frozen Shut. Yep. Chamber Storage Systems. Charge and spare parts stack up to 25. And then Birds of a Paradise. So you basically have a combination of cards that we've already seen. Noel, upon a successful attack, inflict 1 chill for every 25% of max HP missing. Ooh. So up to 3, technically. Biting Cold, Snowcap, yep. And Glimmering. Yeah. The cost of all pages is decreased by 1 at the start of the scene. Draw 1 page. You know what? I'll take that. Glimmering is not shimmering. We'll accept that. Let's see. And new pages. Ice Shock. Mass Summonation single target. Wait, what? Mass Summonation. Oh, I see. So it's a Mass Summonation card, but the effect is single target, which is on kill, gain barrier equal to 10% of the target's max HP, and gain 1 permanent strength. On hit, inflict 2 chill and 1 shock. Right, okay. And then Blanc. Upon a successful attack against a character with 7+. Yep. We've seen that. Unrelenting Blizzard. Noble be thy sacrifice. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 2 damage up next scene. Upon being defeated, give all allies 1 strength next scene. Right, and then you seem to have pages that we've seen as well, so let's just hope for the best. Alright, here we go. We got Exodia from the start. So let us hope that it works out nicely. Magic Scourge from a 6 to 12 rolled a 2, which, it makes sense to me. Okay, they're giving each other a force field. Yep, so we have 60 additional health to deal with because, you can't really stop that. Capacitor working out pretty nicely for us. Manifest our ego. You don't have any burn, so technically we only restore 1 light, I believe. Waned Evertide, gonna make it so that we can inflict a little bit of burn. Brace Up, trying to inflict more burn as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work out for us, but Fiery Waltz does get spread regardless because of our passives. Now, unfortunately, it does look like Kyle is going to be going down here shortly, but so is Noel. Gambling works. I love gambling. Yeah. Alright, anyway, we're gonna go for Green Stem now. Alright, perfect. It's not over. We are going to sweep them all. Then we're gonna go for Will of the Prescript, hope for the best, as well as a multi-slash. Then, you know what? It's time to make a deal with the devil. Speaking of devil, Maxwell's Demon. Combat start, double all characters burn. Well, I don't know if you knew this, but actually you're just gonna be helping us out with that. So, yeah, feel free. Double the burn. Like snowflakes, you guys are just generating cards? Only 1 copy of this page can be held at a time. This page is exhausted on use and returns to hand after 3 scenes. After use, reuse this page against a random enemy with less than 9 burn. 2 to 5, inflict 2 burn. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's not cool. So I'm just gonna spread burn and watch the world burn. Let's see, we could go Mark of the Promise if we were really, really worried, but honestly, I'm not, at least at the moment. Let's go for Fiery Waltz, and then we still don't have double burning slash. Let's get some burn protection, and then I'll tell you what, I'll just go for double shockwave. Don't think I won't. Then, will to stand up straight? Yeah. And then because of all the burn, I am going to be going for Scorching Light right here. Boom. There it is. Oh no. Don't spread the burn and double it. Oh no. Deal with the devil. Okay, burn was doubled, I believe. Zap, unfortunately not going to get any value, but Invigorating Passion is going to work out quite nicely for us. Scorching Light, basically putting us back to full light. Shockwave not working out in the slightest. The second one does, though. Sweep them all. Gambling works. I love gambling. Dude, watch this video get flagged because I've said that so many times. Wayne Evertide is going to give even more burn. Okay, Will of the Prescript. Oh, that +1 strength almost helped us all the way. Multi-slash is going to roll max, though, and get a ton of damage. And the Eden boys do go down. Now, there only remains 2 of them. We're going to go for Burning Flash. You're going for Permafrost Blade, but what if I told you I simply do not care? Then, 4th Match Flame. Oh, you are so done. You're straight up done, pal. We're going to sweep the back streets. We're going to get some persistence. Then we're going to make sure that he's dead. Let's see. Acceleration Protocol. Boom. Easy victory. Then Bee Sting, right? Then Prickly Thorns. Then we come over here. Gregory Adalis is unfortunately going to lose that class no matter what we do. So you know what? Just roll it. Let it spin. Okay, big AoE damage. Lots of burn. The dragon descends. Pulao. Okay, big dragon value. Doubling that burn has only worked to our advantage, not yours. And down our opposition goes. Hey, fire versus ice. Ice was losing so bad, they decided to bring out fire of their own. Not realizing that fighting fire with fire, that just makes a bigger fire. Oh, okay, here we go. By the way, I am feeling a little bit better. It is a few hours later. Got a warm cup of tea with me. Lots of honey, lemon, little bit of sugar, you know, the usual. Still a little bit of a cough, I apologize. Once again, gonna try and keep that to a minimum as much as possible. But, you know, I'm feeling better in case you wanted a status update. But, I know what you're really here for. We got 5 Inquisitors. Let's see, they are pretty low statted overall with the defenses, except for Pierce. Trinity. Every time this character uses 3 combat pages, restore 1 light every time this character uses... Oh, I see. Sorry, I read that as a run-on sentence. Every time this character uses 3 combat pages, restore 1 light. Every time this character uses 3 unique combat pages, draw 1 page. Every 3 scenes, gain 3 conviction and blaze. Burning Faith. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, activate target's burn. Resets upon successfully attacking a different target. That won't be a problem for us, but normally that sounds very bad. Fatima Fabric. Reveal the amount of copies in each page. Oh, I see. Okay. If Singleton, gain 1 protection and 0 to 2 stagger protection each scene. Triple Piety. This page is exhausted on use and shuffles Zeal into the deck at the end of the scene. On use, restore 1 light and draw 1 page. Triple Repentance. This page is exhausted on use and shuffles Repent into the deck at the end of the scene. On use, recover 6 HP and stagger resist. If Singleton, restore 2 light. Well, you won't be getting that. And Triple Prosecution. I remember this one. In fact, I actually remember Repentance and Prosecution, so I'm starting to see a lot of pages that I've come across. This page is exhausted on use and shuffles Persecution into the deck at the end of the scene. On use, gain 2 conviction next scene. If Singleton, draw 2 pages. If Singleton, add +4 power, which means it has 11 base. Wow. Now, as for Iluka, who is us, ritual work, gain access to rituals. Legendary, upon becoming staggered, fully recover from stagger once per act. Upon taking lethal damage, fully recover HP and fully recover from stagger once per act. If equipped by Gebura, Bina, or Roland, gain access to a unique ego page. And Defying Malice, gain an additional speed die and +2 max light capacity if no other allies are present. We have 4 copies of Burning Page. Single use, on play, restore 2 light and draw 2 pages. That sounds nice. Double Spell Light, which is on play, restore 3 light. Double Spell Knowledge, which is draw 2 pages. And Witch's Whims. On use, restore 1 light and draw 1 page. Restore 1 additional light for each time the passive ability Legendary has activated this act. Well, you wish to challenge a sorcerer? Then so be it. Let's see, what do we got? Whereabouts of the Miracle. On play, restore 1 light, draw 1 page. Combat start, play a copy of the page drawn on the... Oh! That's super unique. Recollective Music Box. Combat start, add a random counter-only page to hand. Reduce its cost by 1 and make it single use. On Clash Win, lower max value of all dice on the opponent's page by 3. Wow. On Clash Win, gain 1 endurance this scene and next scene, and do it up to twice. Now, Ritual of Knowledge. If any counter dice from this page remain by the end of the scene, gain Ritual of Knowledge for 3 scenes. Now, I think we should be able to make that work. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2. Let's see. No reason to use Burning Page right now, I don't think. We do have a lot of enemy pages coming towards us, so what I want to do... I want to debuff the page that's going to do the most damage to me. So this is 5 to 9, so our chance to win here is actually very, very low. I guess we'll just do it here. Let's see. You know what? Let's do Whereabouts of a Miracle. That'll draw. We get Spell Light. You know what? Actually, we could use Burning Page now. That puts us back to max. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to give us a whole lot. But, let's see. Maybe we can go... Witch's Whims. Ooh, I don't like our chances here. Let's see. So we go boom, boom. Will we get away with Ritual of... No, we only have 1 counter dice at a random... Okay. You know what? Let's... Ugh, I really want to use Ritual of Knowledge. I don't think we'll get away with it, though. So let's just do this for now. So Witch's Whims doesn't work out for us. Our block dice, rather, does work out somewhat nicely. But we are going to take quite a bit of damage here. And these clashes are not looking very winnable at the moment. Unfortunately, these Inquisitors seem to have a leg up on me. Luckily, I have something above them. Now, we do have 4 different stacks of Burning Faith. We also have a ton of new things. Excuse me. A Theme. Costs 1 less if no rituals are active. On use, reduce the cost of rituals by 1 for the next scene. Gain +4 power for each active ritual. Clockwork Lullaby. Deal 5 stagger damage to target. Target's current die cannot be recycled. On hit, recover 5 stagger resist. On clash win, gain 1 endurance next scene. Okay. And then Head in the Cloud seems to just be a counter page. So the only ritual we have, if any counter dice from this page remain, I mean, we can try. There's no reason we can't try. I'm gonna use Burning Page now to draw. The karma of evil will not end. The base cost of this page is infinity. If this page is in hand at the end of the scene, exhaust it, restore 1 light, draw 1 page, and shuffle Chronos Story into the deck. And if we somehow manage to use it, on hit, have target's remaining HP up to twice. And this die deals damage and stagger damage equal to dice value % of target's max HP or stagger resist. Right, okay, that, I mean, granted, we're not going to be able to use it, but it sounds pretty insane. So let's see, we need to be able to get through as many dice as possible. Here's Repent. Shuffles Pentitenzagite into the deck. On hit, purge all statuses from self. For each different status purged, inflict 3 burn. Ooh, nasty. Okay, tell you what. We go Head in the Clouds. We really got to pick our battles here. You know what? Collective Memory. Hang on, I've got a plan here. I've got a plan. Boom. Let's see, who else is doing... Ooh, that one's kind of a problem. Okay, let's go Head in the Clouds. No, you know what? We tank it with the Theme. How many more pages are coming at us? It's still a little too many. You know what? What if we go Head in the Clouds? And then we go Ritual of Light against, like, this. Maybe that'll work out for us. Let's see. Okay, we do still have a lot of counter dice to work with. Hopefully they work out for us. Okay, good. I think we got it. I think the ritual has begun. Also, are you two friends? No, seemingly not. Ritual of Karma. If any counter dice, gain Ritual of Karma. So seemingly we did not get it. Wraith form, what the? Single use. On play combat start, play a melee copy of this page on the target. Combat start, gain invulnerable this scene and next scene, and inflict 1 mortality to self. Mortality. At the end of the scene, lose X HP and increase the stack by 1. For every 10 mortality, increase the stack by an additional 1. Okay, so use that in an emergency. I've gotcha. Well, let's go for... Oh, interesting. It's just used right now. I mean, if we're invulnerable... You know what? Wait. Boom. So we use that. Now we use Burning Page. There's Chronos Story. If this is in hand at the end of the scene, exhaust it. Restore 1 light, draw 1 page, and shuffle The Karma of Evil Will Not End. Holy crap. On Clash win, recover HP and stagger resist equal to the differences of the dice values. On Clash, if target's current die is an evade die, recycle this die. On hit, if the passive ability Legendary has activated this act, end this scene. Okay, that sounds kind of crazy. Do we just use it? Do we just roll with it? Because we've got these virtues that are helping us out, seemingly. Now, hang on. I want to see what they do. Light Hauler. Restore 1 light on a successful attack. Divine Mercy. Dice played by this character deal no physical damage on hit unless the target is staggered. Reverent Awe. Reverence recovers stagger resist instead of dealing stagger damage on this character. I seem to recall a fight where that's going to be the case. Soaring. Choose the speed die with the lowest value. The speed values of the die increase by +4. And then a passive that we do not know. So they're stealing a bunch of light. And they're not... Well, everyone except for you is not going for us. And they all have their own passives as well. Okay, well, you know what? We're not going to get damaged this turn anyway. So let's go for another Burning Page. I'm going to attempt to go and just do some damage, I think. And then we're also just going to let Chrono Story roll. And then because we can't take damage, I guess we're also just going to use Ritual of Karma and hope for the best. Okay, tiny bit of damage being done. The infighting is strong so far. Okay. Thus shall your name be erased. Get a little drink of my tea, that way I don't lose my voice too terribly bad. However, I mean, this is working out pretty well for us. Yeah, these Virtue guys are definitely doing a ton of damage. Issue, we do now have Mortality, which is going to be a little bit of a problem for us going forward. But at the same time, we are apparently invulnerable. Now, we have 2 rituals. Ritual of Thorns and Ritual of Might. Let me see. And then for our pages, Whereabouts of the Miracle. Okay, well, I mean, we may as well use it, right? Boom. Which draws the Karma of Evil will not end. So now we're shuffling even more of those. We also have Spell Knowledge. Let's go ahead and use that. I will use Spell Light to get it out of hand. More Witch's Whims. Okay. So it seems like it's only 2 people really going for us. So what I'm going to do... Let's counter here. Counter here. And then there's one more page coming for us. So we will go... Clockwork Lullaby. And then because we shouldn't be taking any more damage... Actually. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this should work out really good. Okay, we're definitely going to have a ritual up. Also, the Karma of Evil will not end. Apparently, we just got to use that. I don't know how. I don't think I used that. Wow. Okay, that pretty much wiped out the fight. Holy crap. I don't even know why that happened. Okay, well, we only have 2 enemies left, and we're no longer immune to damage. But what we can do, since there's only a handful of pages coming after us... let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna say screw it and tank it, and then we're gonna go for Ritual of Karma. Boom! Okay, one of them down. Our block die, unfortunately, does not seem to work very well for us, but that's fine. That's not what we're trying to do, because our counter dice goes off, and Bina gets summoned? An Arbiter of the Head. Okay, question mark? Okay, first of all, Reverence. At the end of the scene, take 1 stagger damage, lose 1 stack of this. Ritual of Karma. When hit, deal stagger damage to the attacker equal to half the physical damage taken. Okay. You're going for Flow, which inflicts a crap ton of fairy and something called Fey Trickery. On hit, recover 3 HP. Sorry, I was listening to music. It sounded different. Recover 3 HP. Recycle this die unless it rolls the minimum value. Right. Now, as for an Arbiter's passives... Sorry. All dice gain +1 minimum and maximum value. At the start of the scene, restore 3 light and draw until there are 5 pages in hand. Oh boy. Adaptive Armor doesn't change resistances while staggered. Takes 20% less damage from status ailments. At emotion level 5, fully restore light every 5 scenes. And ambush. Become untargetable on the first scene. Huh. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Vectors. Okay. Well, let's go... Oh. Oh, it's locked. I see. Well, let's go vectors here. Collective music box. Let's do Clockwork Lullaby. And then because we basically get to do it for free, I'm going to go for the Summoning Ritual and also the Ritual of Knowledge and just hope for the best. Holy crap. Absolutely terrifying amount of damage just went down from the head. Okay. I don't think we got the Ritual of Summoning out. Reduce max HP by the amount of fairy on this character every time it rolls a die. Oh. Accelerating Shower? Are we supposed to have this page? Okay. Well, mass production cannot be redirected. Spend 2 spare parts to add 2 random ammunition to hand. I don't think ammunition is gonna help us. I gotta be honest. Let's Whereabouts of the Miracle. Spell Knowledge. Spell Light, I suppose. Oh boy. Shockwave. Gain a speed die for the next 2 scenes. Oh boy. I don't know that we can really beat that, so I'm gonna do Chrono Story against that. Let's see, it's on this one, so let's go Chrono Story. Boom. Collective music box, and then I guess we'll go for Witch's Whim. And we can't do mass production, so let's do Ritual of Karma. Yeah. Okay, block the first. Actually, we're all but guaranteed to block these because Chrono Story has some serious dice power, which is really, really nice. Okay. We blocked a little bit, which is Whim, doing more damage to us and her. Okay, Chrono Story also doing much the same. Our max health is also being reduced, combined with us taking damage. Oh boy. If this page is in hand at the start of the scene, purge Seal, Immobilization, Power Nullification, and Bind from self. On hit, inflict 2 exposed. Right. Well... Accelerating Shower? Okay. Well, does that help us, though? Honestly, I'm not feeling it. If we had a couple light things, that might work out. I think we did. So hang on, wait a minute. Maybe we do have a play here. Hang on. So if we go boom, boom. Actually, wait. Hang on. Good idea. Wait a minute. Witch's Whims, boom, right? Then we do Collective Music Box. Then our passive is going to go off. Yeah, our passive is going to go off, which is the Legendary, which means Invulnerability will go off for free. Oh my lord. Okay, she's still doing a lot of damage. Alright, just completely and utterly blew through our Legendary. Holy. What? What the heck? Okay, this is definitely some kind of puzzle, but what the heck do you do against that? Become invulnerable quicker? Okay, so this attempt has gone significantly different. To say it's going well would be a just flat out lie. Legendary has not procced yet, and we are invulnerable for one more turn. Issue. This one is going for Book of Revelations. Combat start, inflict 6 reverence to all characters. Give all characters 6 stagger protection this scene. Characters cannot recover stagger resist this scene. On hit, consume 6 stacks of reverence to inflict 6 offense down, up to twice per effect. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Also, Bina is here, and yup, that's not good. Also, we have something called to you I give my power, but like, why would we ever want to give strength to them? I don't know. Like, technically, we could buff up Mr. Virtue of Candor and just hope for the best. We are invulnerable, but you know what? This is so stupid. I'm gonna do it, right? We're gonna give him 20 strength to try and wipe everybody out, right? Pretty good idea, if you ask me. Issue, Bina is also gunning for us, which is not good. Definitely not something that I want to have happen, but you know what? It is what it is. I would love to get Ritual of Invulnerability out. Actually, you know what? I bet we could do it, because we technically have 6 counter dice. Yeah, why not? Just make us invulnerable real quick. Alright, enjoy your 20 strength. That didn't seem to affect you. Ow. Ow. Okay. Not a lot of damage being done. Oh. Well, never mind, I guess. Still have a few counter dice to work with, so ideally we're going to become invulnerable, and that's going to work out real nice for us. But we will see. It seems like Mr. 20 Strength Boy is not putting it to very good use, which upsets me. But, you know what? What are you gonna do? Quite a bit of burn getting thrown around. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that, like, massive amount of damage that we did, I still don't know how that happened. But I don't think it was supposed to. Self-loathing. If Angela is the target, deal 10 damage to her and recover 20 HP. Huh? Why do we have this? That seems random. That seems like a completely random page. You know what? Tell you what, we'll do double miracle, right? Because then we could just spell light. Chronos story. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's how we do it. Maybe we have to shuffle this enough times, right? We only have one person attacking us, which actually will work out quite nicely. Tell you what, you're only doing 2, so I'll go boom. Then I go Ritual of Light, Inversion, and Might, right? Let's give that a try. Then I'll also go for a Thame, and we hope for the best. Here we go. Debatably, we could have done that on the head, eye, claw, but you know what? We didn't. So it is what it is. Quite a bit of burn being thrown out. Bina currently untouched. Are we the ones supposed to be doing damage to her? Because I gotta tell you, I'm not confident in that. Okay, a lot of damage being done. Stagger going out. It is also a little bit hard to keep track of who is on whose side, but you know what? Whatever. Also, did he just eat up our counter dice? Even though he wasn't the one going for us? No, because we still got it off. So, light, inversion, might, and we still have invulnerability going. Bina is going for big boy shockwave. Let's see. We also have Fierce Spirit. When inflicting burn stacks, we do more of it, I guess. Well, we have quite a few pages coming out towards us. So tell you what, we'll go Collective Music Box. Do it again. And then we'll just go for Fierce Spirit because, hey, why not? We can afford it. I'm going to use double light spells just to get them out of our hand. Then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go Ritual of Might, Ritual of Invulnerability, and we hope for the best around these parts. Okay, quite a bit of damage going out. Luckily, we are still invulnerable, and hopefully we're going to extend that. But the Arbiter here is pretty much wiping out everyone off the face of the library. Meanwhile, we're not doing anything to her. Okay, well, we do have 6 strength now. So maybe we can start doing some damage. You know what? We'll go for Fierce Spirit. Do Fierce Spirit again. We gotta do damage to you. Let's do Clockwork Lullaby and then double Witch's Whims, I suppose. And maybe that'll do something? But with attacks like that are also recovering her health, it's a little bit hard to see how we're supposed to get through this. I mean, unless it's literally just a battle of the counter dice. Although, we are actually getting somewhat close to staggering her, despite only doing a couple hits. Okay, I believe we're still invulnerable. Yes, we are. No shot that we're stopping that. So... let's do Fierce Spirit. Okay, and that should stop that as well. Clockwork Lullaby, because we have 8 strength. Do it again. No, I do not want to clash her if I can get away with it. Witch's Whims. And then I suppose we could go for Summoning Ritual, quote, quote, for free? And just hope for the best. Yeah, why not? Let's try. Lot of AoE damage is coming down. I believe this is also going to be our last turn of invulnerability. So if we can get her staggered, that is, I think, going to work out very nicely for us. Okay, Clockwork Lullaby doing good amounts of stagger damage. They're not doing themselves any favors by losing those clashes. Okay. Okay, you unfortunately do go down. Ooh. Okay, well, we do summon the Etheric Construct. Dice power +2, restore no light, and draw no pages. This character's emotion level is fixed at 0. Right. Okay, so what do? Reduce max HP by 5, restore 1 light. Oh, interesting. Okay. So... what if I just go for boom? And boom, just to try and do some damage. Then, so we can't use this, at least not yet. So, I don't want to go for you. We are still invulnerable for the moment. Let's keep trying Clockwork Lullaby, because our success rate with that has honestly been pretty good. Let's do Witch's Whims. And then we'll go Karma, Inversion, and then Witch's Whims right here. Maybe this will work out? Oh! Well, he used up one of our counter dice, unfortunately. Okay, Not Bina is now stunned. Her resistances don't go down, but we can actually start inflicting a little bit of debuffing, which will hopefully help. Okay, Angel Man is also going purely for her, which is very, very good. Tell you what, let's get some rituals down while we still have a pretty decent opportunity to. I'm also going to use both of our spells of light. So boom, boom, boom. Let's go boom. Ooh, so we're going to have 2 Chronos stories now. Okay, let's go for Athame. Now, let's... and Okay, now I want to draw. Draw again. No. Draw. Draw again. Okay. Okay. Yeah. These aren't... These aren't too terrible. These could be worse. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Couple dice sealed. Although, I think she's immune to that, isn't she? A theme going off, dealing a bunch of damage. Chrono's story being used for free. Okay, and Accelerate doing a teeny tiny amount of damage. We also have one more guy to work with. Okay, yeah, she is immune to that. I was kind of worried about that. Well, excuse me. We're no longer immune. Well, what's our plan here? I guess we could go for self-loathing. Let's see. We'll try a music box. We'll go for a Witch's Whims. And then... let's go for another Witch's Whims, I guess. Then, right here, we can go for Blockade. That will never work, but we will certainly try. And then we go for Accelerate. Yeah. Wow. That worked. Okay, wow. This turn actually went surprisingly well. Also, we're still not doing any damage to her. Despite everything, she is still at complete full health. We have yet to actually move her health bar. Is this fight unwinnable? Because I'm starting to feel it might be. Wow, Brood. Wow. Okay. So... I really want to use our big boy pages here. I really want to use the Karma because I don't know how we used it the first time, but it literally like one-shot everybody. Let's get some max at some draw and some light and just hope for the best. I wish they would stop shuffling. Let's go for slam. Let's draw. You know what? Good enough. Restore one light, and then we'll just go for accelerate. Boom. Okay, counter dice working nicely for us, keeping us extraordinarily safe. Ouch. Okay, well, our construct is not looking so good after that one. We still have yet to hurt her at all. Well, we're invulnerable now. What does that do for us? I guess let's just try and do some damage. Interestingly, we're really starting to run out of resources here. Let's... I guess... No, I want a theme. I guess we'll go for Ritual of Might and just hope? This fight's feeling a little bit unwinnable because we're literally not doing damage. And then she's just recovering all of the question mark damage that we're doing anyway. 20 damage is pretty legit, though. Okay, our poor boy is getting beaten up on. That's fine. We're still invulnerable. Huh. Yeah, I'm really not feeling what we're supposed to do here. I guess we could go for Chrono's story? And then just, like, double Witch's Whims? That's really the last thing that I have in mind. Because even when we've staggered her, she kind of just doesn't care. And I don't know how to effectively trigger the Karma AoE. If I knew how to trigger it a little bit more consistently, maybe that's how we do this fight, but yeah, I'm not seeing it at the moment. I mean, and we can only use our rituals so many times, right? Like, there's got to be something I'm missing here, like, because this feels like we're just doing something wrong at this point. Let's go for invulnerability, actually. Invulnerability, immunity, and I guess just let it ride. Yeah, he literally did not stand a chance. Okay, our counter dice go through, so we're immune and invulnerable. Oh, I see. It prevents all status ailments. You know what? We'll let the game decide. Game, what do you think is the right choice? Because clearly I don't know. I mean, hey, that's pretty satisfying, being able to just walk through that no problem, and you're not even inflicting fairy on us. Do we have to just get you staggered again? I'm not... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we have it again. So... let's see. When we have Ritual of Thorn... Does a theme make it work? And then we also have a broken passive. I don't know what that is. I mean, I guess just let it rip and we'll see what happens. Yeah, and we do still have one more turn past this where we're completely immune. But we're just not doing any damage. It doesn't matter. Huh. Yeah, I mean, we have Repent now, but... I guess we'll just... I don't know. Well, we're at 1 max health. 11th hour. I guess we could use that and just hope for the best. And then we have Karma again, but... reduce the cost of rituals for the next scene. Right. But this isn't a ritual. Well, we're dead no matter what we do, so let's just do nothing and see if maybe that causes it. No. I have no idea. I'm sure that fight is possible, but I don't know how to do it, so we're just gonna move on for the sake of time. Now, it seems like we get to be the power role because we have a Beholder. The Head. Very much the passive we just saw. Beholder of the Eye. Every 3 scenes gain 1 emotion level. While any other allies are present, this character cannot be targeted. Gain access to 4 special pages, allowing to call on an Arbiter. Only 1 of the pages can be played per act. Adaptive Armor and Attrition Protocol. 4 copies of Energy. Target restores 3 light. Restore light equal to excess light. Double negation. Cancel the combat page set on the target's speed die. Okay. Double barrier. Give target 30 barrier and stagger barrier and 3 protection and stagger protection this scene. And then breakthrough. Give target 3 breakthrough and damage up this scene. Wow. Then we just have 2 claws. The Head, once again. And adaptive armor. Triple trail, 7 to 11. This die cannot be destroyed twice. Double extirpation. I don't know. On hit, deal 3 damage to target. Serum K, recover 50 HP at the start of next scene. Inflict 2 lethargy this scene, which is recover X less XP and stagger HP and stagger resist. Serum R, which deals 5 flat damage. Serum V the value of the speed die using this page is increased by 12. On hit, inflict 5 magnitude down and orientation askew. Okay. And then try Serum Cocktail. Now, as for who we're against, we are against Lucius. Whenever the emotion level rises, gain +1 max light capacity. At emotion level 2 or above, all dice gain +1 power, and the cost of all pages is increased by 1. At emotion level 4 or above, all dice gain +2 power, and the cost of all pages is increased by 2 instead. Light of the Stars. When using a page, if its cost is higher than its original cost, restore 3 light and gain 1 strength next scene. While this character is alive, a portion of the information of combat pages used by allies cannot be seen. Gaze of the Cosmos. When using a page, if its cost has been changed, all dice gain +1 power, which your passive already does. Aura. At the start of the act and upon recovering from stagger, gain 10 resilience. Lose 1 resilience upon taking hit. Reduce incoming damage and stagger damage from all sources by the amount of resilience on self. Sorry. Let's see. Eyes to the Sky. HP does not fall below 50% of max HP once per act. Droplet of Light. On use, reduce the cost of a random page in hand by 1. On Clash Win, draw 1 page. On use, increases page's cost by 1. Gain power equal to the page's cost. On Clash, gain 1 protection to scene. On Clash, gain 1 protection to scene. And gain power equal to protection on self. Triple Mend the Skyline. At the start of the scene, copy a dice effect whose type is slash from a random type... No, from a random page in a random other character's deck and add it to the first and second die of this page. Bring to Light. On use, draw 1 page, copy and activate its on use effect, and then discard it. On Clash Win, gain 1 endurance next scene. On Clash Win, recover HP and stagger resist equal to the difference of dice values. On hit, restore 1 light, absorb 1 light from target. Heavenly Shield. On use, draw a page for each living ally. On Clash Win, gain 1 endurance this scene and next scene. On Clash Lose, gain 2 conviction next scene. And on Clash Win, gain 1 protection this scene. Glimmering Stardust. Discard the most expensive page from hand and reduce its cost by 1. Gain power equal to this page's cost. On hit, target discards 1 page, and on Clash Win, draw 1 page. And then Radiant Barrier. On use, give 1 endurance to all allies this scene, next scene, and the scene after. On Clash Win, destroy all of the opponent's die. Okay. On hit, give all allies 1 endurance next scene. Right. And then you guys have very much similar stuff. Dawn Guard. This character's unused defensive dice are preserved between scenes. On a deflect, deal physical damage equal to this character's remaining light. And when hit, inflict burn to the attacker. So we're gonna get chip damage regardless. Okay, Infusion J. On play, target ally, give the passive ability Singularity J. Singularity F, Infusion W, and Breakthrough. Well, I don't know what any of those do, so we'll do Breakthrough, and then I guess we'll just hold. Also, are you serious? So this is probably Garyon. And then I'm not too sure who these two are. But I think we're going to save Xena. Yeah, we're going to hold on to Xena, I think. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. You're going for a ride. 5 damage? Are you serious, bro? Yeah. That's a passive going through, all right? Oh, and you guys all have that. Yikes. Okay, so you two are definitely no joke. By the way, our executioners actually have different stats. One has 300 health and one has 250. Didn't make note of that, but I should have. Okay, so we did restore all of our light. I guess we'll just get rid of that, right? Like, what if I simply don't want you to have that effect? Let's see. We don't really know what they're doing, so I guess I'll just wait for the moment. Try Serum Cocktail. You know what? What if we just try and bust through his entire shield? So we just go boom, boom, boom. And then we also go for a heal. Right? What if we just do that? Is that a bad idea? Maybe. But I mean, this is the guy who's effectively buffing them anyway. So if we can get through all of his health, that's just going to help us out. Now, he won't go below 50% once. So we do have to make note of that. Serum K is going to heal us up a little bit, though. Okay, that is healing that you also cannot prevent. Very nice. Now, what if... I mean, we have 3 receptions, right? So what if I just do Arbiter V? It's a waste. That's what it is. Great. Great. So it's only if these two die. Okay, well, you know what? We had to learn it somehow. Let's start doing absolutely colossal damage to this guy. Yeah, just absolutely make him not have a good time at all. Serum V doing quite a bit of damage. Try Serum Cocktail. And we're definitely starting to do good damage. So he is going to stop at 50% health, but then, ideally, we should be able to knock him down no problem next scene. Okay. So we're going to take quite a bit of damage this turn. Not a whole lot to do about it. Okay, our counter dice is immediately stopped, unfortunately for us. Oh! Aha! Here's Arbiter V. Arbiter on call. Leaves the battle at the end of the act or upon reaching 50 HP. Okay, fair. Well, what if I just opened up with Shockwave? I guess we could. Let me see. Targets... Oh my... you don't get to do damage. And also, I seal you. Then we could start working on someone else. So let's go Trail, just to ensure that he gets his stuff broken. Then we go for another Trail. And then I'm going to go for Serum K, just to get some healing. And then... Can't use these just yet, so I think we hold. Yeah. Just hold. Okay, big damage going through. Alright, resilience is going down. It won't last much longer. Our counter dice does not end up working out. Serum K is going to give us some guaranteed healing, though, which is very, very nice. Ouch. Now, I can't tell if he's at 50% health or not. I think it might be 150. So I think we're close. We're just not quite there. So I'm actually going to go for Shockwave. And then go for Quick Vector right here. Then I want to go Serum W to get rid of that huge block. Then I think we're going to go for Serum K again, as well as a Trail. Then we're going to go Serum R to make sure that you get to half health. And then I'll start trying to whittle down this guy as well. Let's try that. Okay, he's at 150 health, so I think that is guaranteed half health now. We completely bypass that guard just by doing a crazy amount of damage. Well, a crazy high roll, at least. Maybe not a crazy amount of damage. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he is guaranteed stop now. Alright. But we are starting to whittle down everyone else's resilience as well, which is going to work quite nicely for us. Issue, we are getting a little bit close to getting staggered, but it's not the end of the world, especially when we do have on-demand healing. Though they are reducing it just a little bit. Okay, I need to figure out what some of these infusions do. Unfortunately, we can't use them yet. So... I guess let's... I don't really know what I want to cancel at the moment. Let's see, we could go for Cage. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for Cage, and then I will go for a Vector, just to do some big damage. Then, I think we go for a Tri-Serum Cocktail. We go Serum G. Oh, yeah, Serum G. Then, I'm going to go Expiration to try and whittle you down, and then we hold. Let's go for another Tri-Serum Cocktail, just to make sure that you are absolutely out of this fight. And then we counter you, just to get a little bit of resilience down. Okay, we almost get a stagger. Oh, wow, he actually manages to stop our Serum G. That sucks. Okay, that actually stops quite a bit of our plans now. And we also are going to get double staggered, which, unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to stop. Although, Lucius does end up running away, leaving his lackeys to die. Unfortunately, we do have a double stagger to worry about, so our people are going to take a lot of damage as well. Now, we do have a lot of ways to heal, but... yeah, no. It's not looking very good for us. So, tell you what if... and these are seemingly permanent. So, you know what? What if I go... well, you know what? I don't want to use them just yet. Let's go Shockwave. Then we go Vector. Then we go Quick Vector. That'll reduce a lot of damage while also whittling down all of their resilience. Okay, very good for us. A lot of resilience no longer being used. One guy down. Oh, he is able to block us, which is really unfortunate. Our counter dice does actually manage to get through once. Okay, we do take a little bit of damage. Not the end of the world. Let's give our bigger Executioner Infusion W. What does that do for us? After using a non-mass attack combat page, use it again against a random enemy. Oh. Oh, that's real good. So, restore light equal to excess light. Oh, blah. That works out quite nicely. And then we go, blah. There we go. Look at that. That's real nice, actually. Tell you what, we're going for Serum W to get past that. Okay, this should work out quite nicely as well. All of you guys have resilience, so I'm just gonna go for heal. Same dear heal. Speaking is hard. Okay. Let's see. We're just gonna see everything that we can do. I'm just gonna try and whittle down all of them at the same time as much as possible. You have the most health, so I'm just gonna lock you down. We'll go for Quick Vector, I will go for Sharp Vector, and then we let it roll. So no reason to give passives to the people that we just bring in for a fight, because they're going to leave regardless. Okay, Serum W getting through. All but guaranteed, my friend. I do still want to give some more passives wherever possible. But we will certainly see what happens. At the moment, yeah, at the moment we're kind of getting beaten up a little bit, which is real unfortunate. We reuse Serum R, very good. Serum K, gonna give us a little bit of healing. Trail, not quite getting through. Okay, well, our two claws are emotion level 5 now. They also both recover some health. So let me see. So you're the one with Serum V. So what if I just go... Blah. Now, let's see. Singularity V. Gain a counter pierce 6/6. Oh, okay, okay. Now, unfortunately, we're totally out. But what I want to do is I want to give some passives to the one up top as well. So we're definitely going to be doing that next. Let's go for Tri-Serum Cocktail. The reason I'm buffing up the one at the bottom more is because, quite simply, he has a lot more health, so he's more likely to survive a lot of these. And down the final Dawn card goes. Now it's on to round 2. By the way, do we keep our passives? Oh, no we don't. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, at the very least it will be a little bit easier to actually get them going now, which is, you know, really nice. Okay, let's see. So we're up against Majel. Overflowing Darkness. Whenever the emotion level rises, max light capacity decreases instead of increasing. At emotion level 2 or above, the cost of all pages is decreased by 1, and then 2 and 4. All encompassing void. Upon using a page, if its cost is lower than its original cost, gain 1 endurance and protection next scene. While this character is alive, allies' target cannot be checked, but can still be redirected. Oof. Gaze to the Cosmos, Aura, Battle Ready, and Eyes to the Sky. Oh boy, you're nearly a Singleton deck. The one time that I don't want a Singleton deck. Cloak of Shadows. Unused, restore 2 light. On Clash Win, recover HP and stagger resist equal to the difference of the dice values. On Clash Win, recover HP and stagger resist equal to the difference of the dice values. Silent Sword. If 2 or more attacks connect, draw 1 page and seal a speed die of the target next scene. On hit, inflict 3 bleed. On hit, absorb 1 light from target. Flowing Void. If 2 or more attacks connect, draw 1 page and gain 2 endurance and protection next scene. On hit, inflict 3 bleed next scene, and on hit, absorb 1 light from the target. Double Madness Skyline. Bring to light, Glimmering Stardust, Sirius Sequence. If 2 or more attacks connect, draw 2 pages and give all allies 1 strength and endurance next scene. This die can only be recycled once. On Clash Win, add 3 Pierce 3 to 9 to the queue. Wow. And Swirling Sword. If 2 or more attacks connect, draw 1 page and reduce target's max light capacity by 1. On Clash Win, destroy all of the opponent's die. On hit, increase the cost of a random combat page on the target's hand by 1 for the next scene, and inflict power nullification next scene. And then the Blackguards. This character's unused... Oh. Interesting. Okay, so it's very much the same, just a little different. Alright, well, we can't see our targets at all, so I'm just gonna all-in this guy and try and get rid of him. I mean, hey, I'd be afraid, too, approaching 2 claws. Okay, very slowly whittling down that barrier. 11 damage going through, despite everything. Very nice for us. Okay, Expiration doing a whopping 2 damage. Okay, just keep trying to whittle down all those barriers because we're going to need to be getting gotted through all of them if we want to win this reception. Now, issue, our executioners here are taking a lot of damage, and because we don't know who they're going for, unfortunately, there's really not a whole lot we could do to prevent it, at least not right now. So, we do summon a brand new Arbiter. This one... I mean, I'm probably just gonna open directly up with this shockwave. Let's see, what can we do? We don't have enough to do a transfusion. Technically, we could call more, but I feel like maybe we shouldn't. Like, what if we tried to call Arbiter V again? Would she still have the amount of health she did the first time? I imagine. Oh, no, we literally... Interesting. Oh, I see. We can literally only call one other person for help. Well, in that case, in the next fight, I'm calling Xena. Okay, so that makes us a little bit more deadly. But what we can do, I'm just, honestly, gonna roll for health. Then just try and get some damage where I can. So let's try and just all in this guy and get him out of the fight. Okay, big shockwave being used. It looks like she's going for 3 rolls. No, it was just 2 rolls. It just looked a little strange. Okay. Okay, we do get a stagger, so he's not going to be able to use his really powerful card, which works for me. Okay, 1 guy down. So focus firing really, really worked. Okay. Let's go ahead and go for Infusion Z and just see what happens. What is that? Upon a successful attack, inflict 1 chill. If they have 6+, inflict 3 burn. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. I'm not meaning to cough. But, it's just something that I'm gonna do. Let's see, who's our next unlucky target? Honestly, I'm just gonna go all in on this guy and make him regret waking up today. Dry Serum Cocktail, then... Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Expiration. Trail. And then Trail again. That also leaves us with a little bit of light next turn. Then, I'm going to seal a speed die for you, and we're just going to roll with that. Okay. Trail almost completely through. No more resilience. Serum V also doing quite a bit of damage, even with all that barrier up. Whew. And we do actually manage to get a stagger. Very, very nice for us. Okay. Our summoned help is the one taking the damage. I will absolutely take that. That is for the best. Okay, now our boy up top is more hurt, so let's do this in hopes that it heals. Upon using a page... You bet it. No, no, no! Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. No way! Okay, wow, they just had like a dead turn though, but so it kind of worked out, but holy crap. I can't remember the last time I've done that. Oh, man. Okay, let's not do that again. Let's use Breakthrough on both of our boys. Let's just bye-bye to that one. And then let's go for Barrier on our more injured boy. Okay, not ending the turn a little bit too quickly this time. Are they using anything that's especially dangerous? Honestly, no. So I'm just gonna do absolutely colossal damage this thing. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. And then I think I'm gonna go for Expiration right here. Then... Excuse me, sorry. Let's... Actually, you know what? I want this guy out of the way. Let's start whittling him down. Okay, we almost have a stagger. We actually do manage to stagger. Serum R gets through his final resilience. Okay, absolutely huge damage going through. Expiration also helping out quite a bit. Tri-Serum Cocktail might get this guy to 50% health. There is also the very real chance that we're going up against some super bosses in the next fight. Okay, there we go. 50%. Alright, passive procced. And with Exacties, seemingly. Okay, our block dice working out quite nicely. So I'm pretty sure we only need to do a little bit more damage to you for you to run. So I'm going to go for Limiter, then Lift. Let me see. Then I think... we could negate a card. You know what? I'm going to cancel that one. Ugh, should have canceled that one, though. Who do we think this is going? You know what? We can do Barrier and then force it to come for us. Right? Boom. Then we go for another Trail. And then we go expiration right here. Let's see, let's think this out. Serum W should more or less take you out completely. So let's try and work our way through as many of them as we can. Okay. Big damage incoming from Serum W. 62. That is, whew, that's a man down if I've ever seen one. Keep trying to work down the resilience. Expiration doing no damage, but that's fine. Ouch. Okay, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So I'm pretty sure his passive actually procced last turn. So tell you what, we're just going to do colossal damage to you again and hope for the best. Let's just try this. Try and whittle them down together as much as possible. Crush does end up getting us a stagger, and then he ends up running, so that's a person down. Okay, only a little bit more resilience to go, and then this battle is already over. And the final foe of the Blackguard falls. And the final enemy we're up against is Camille. The Celeste Atlas. When using a combat page, the first offensive die on the page gains +2 power. If there are no offensive die on the page, all defensive die on the page gain +2 power instead. If the page Mend the Skyline... If the page is Mend the Skyline, restore 1 light and draw 1 page. At the start of the act, draw 2 pages. Stars within reach! I would do that a little better if my voice wasn't so dead. Dice power +1. Upon winning a clash, give all allies 1 resilience. Oh, good. Gaze of the Cosmos. Ascension Project. At the start of the scene, gain 1 resilience for each other living ally. Upon using Mend the Skyline, restore... Oh, boy. So we have to kill you last. Alright, gotcha. I understand. Alright. Yeah, I understand. Constellations. Copy the dice effects of all copies of Mend the Skyline in all allies' deck and apply them to the first die on this page. Oh boy. By the way, that's a really pretty recolor. And then we already know what these guys do. It doesn't seem like their pages have changed too much. But yeah, this is gonna be a hard one. Well, there's only one thing to do. Focus fire the one that we know is a threat. Yeah, we need to be able to see what the card effects are doing, so let's just go for the guy that we know is blocking our vision. Then we'll go for Lucius, and then we'll try and go for his lackeys, or maybe we'll just kind of weave in and out, depending on how the fight goes. Now, I'm guessing the passive of them still not going below 50% is still in effect, although I will check as soon as this fight is over. But we're probably going to take a lot of damage this turn, so I just went for double Serum K. That way we could just heal up as much as possible. And we're also summoning Zena. Hopefully she's going to be a huge help, although I'm pretty sure she will be. I'm also planning to give her a couple passives, depending on how it goes. There she is, our girl. Oh, I see. And it even keeps note of who we've summoned. Zena has answered the call, Arbiter G has answered the call, and Arbiter V has answered the call. Okay, good thing we waited. Now, we can't summon anyone else, right? Yeah, I figured. Okay, well, let's try Infusion M on Xena, shall we? Let's see, what does she have? Inner Fire, Adaptive Armor. Singularity M. Upon a successful attack, inflict 5 lunacy. Gain 1 stagger protection in the scene, and recover stagger resist equal to stagger protection on self. Whoa. Well. You already know we need to use her special Then what we're gonna do, this has +1 power, so I am tempted to use it, though I'm not going to yet. I mean, same deal. Let's just keep beating this guy down. Also, Ice this guy. Okay, so in that case, because we think we're gonna double dip a little bit too much, let's start going for his buddy and just trying to win that as much as possible. Actually, you know what? I think we'll just soak a little bit of damage. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, absolutely colossal shockwave value. You love to see it. We also do get a little bit of lunacy on them. Okay, you are just about at... Boom, passive procced. Alright, so he's not going to go lower. So now we're going to be focused firing his buddy to try and get rid of that resilience and also make him hit 50% if possible. Though I don't think that part is happening this scene. Okay, expiration, getting a little bit of value. We are going to take some hits. That's fine. Mend the Skyline is really good for him, not so much for us. Okay. Let's do some energy on our boys. Boom, boom. Good. We're not able to go for you, but what the heck are you using? If this page is in hand at the start of the scene, become untargetable. This character's unused defensive dice are preserved at the end of the scene. On use, wish upon a star, end the scene. So you're just ending the scene and there's nothing we can do about that? Yes. What the... What? Della, Star of Chains, 888 health. Okay, speed dice slot +7. Does not gain speed dice from emotion level. If speed dice becomes unavailable for every 11 restraint on self, immune to seal, bind, vary, and immobilization. Upon becoming staggered, if this character has less than 88 restraint, fully recover from stagger and inflict 11 restraint to all characters. Continuum. At the start of combat, gain 1 defense up and offense up for each speed die targeting this character. If the speed die targeting this character is not clashing, they also gain a counter block die 4 to 8 on clash, gain barrier equal to restraint on self. If the character has fewer than 4 speed dice available, play a copy of Dark Dimension against a random enemy 4 available speed die times. If no speed dice are available, also play a copy of Enigmatic Restabilization. Destabilization, take 88 minus restraint times less damage from effects that would deal more than 88 minus restraint damage. Upon taking lethal damage, if this character has less than 88 restraint, negate it. Recover 88 minus restraint % of max HP and become staggered. Fabrication of Ideals. Light is converted into reality machines at a 5-to-1 ratio. Star Avatar. At the start of the scene, all allies restore 1 light and gain 1 resilience. Leaves the battle when Camille dies. Yeah, right. Like, we're really gonna kill her. Are you serious? Oh. Extermination protocol. Okay, well, we'll use it when we can, I suppose, but we can summon a little bit more help. Boundless Amplifier. Redirect a combat page targeting this character to another ally with the highest HP. Right. Right you are. Okay. Well, let's just keep doing what we're doing then. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just for the best to try and keep putting all of our eggs into one basket. Okay, you should be borderline dead. And then you should definitely be at 50%. Let's just hope that that's enough. Okay. I do kind of wish that the star had a bit more of a a star-like appearance rather than just like someone in a suit, but you know, that's just me. Okay, we are doing quite a bit of damage. Okay, boom, passive procced. We now only have one more 50% health passive to worry about. Expiration also doing a good amount of damage. Very, very nice. That passive is definitely procced now. Okay, Xena taking a little bit of damage. Once she hits 50, she runs, but she also has the most health out of everyone we've summoned so far, other than one of our, I think our right executioner. Okay, yeah, a lot of damage going off. That's fine. You're also gaining a lot more light, which kind of scares me. The cost of this page cannot be changed. This page additionally costs 3 reality machines. Combat start, inflict 1 bind to all enemies as seen. Right, okay. And you don't have any restraint, at least not yet. So, I'm gonna call Arbiter K. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna negate that. You don't get to use that. Quite simply. I don't let you. Okay, well. What's our plan now? Any absolutely huge pages being used? No, not from the looks of it. So, I mean, I'm just gonna try and keep whittling down who I can. And we're just going to hope for the best. Actually, I don't want to go for Tricerm Cocktail, so let's go. Boom. Boom. You're dead. Then, I'm going to go for Birdcage right here. Yeah. Okay, that should be good. This is a lot of damage coming through, so hopefully we're able to take these two out, because that's going to make this fight a lot easier. Ideally. Okay, we are getting through those pages. Now, interestingly, you did still have some counter dice, and I think you retain it. I believe that was a passive we read. Okay, unfortunately, we're doing more damage to the big star lady. Ouch. Okay, we're almost staggered on one of our claws. That's not good, but we are also summoning our last backup. Ugh. Okay, yeah, we're getting close to 2 staggers now, it looks like. Alright, Bina. Let's get you to help, huh? So, let's do some lethargy shenanigans. Actually, can we... Can't go for an AoE, at least not yet. Let's... Oh boy, whoever that goes for is in serious trouble. So you know what? Just try and stack damage where we can. Let's Serum K. Trail. Let's go for 1 trail here, and then let's go for Expiration right here. Then, let's start trying to whittle down the boys in the back as much as possible. We don't have quite enough, so I guess we just hold and just hope for the best. Okay, Thick Line does do a little bit of damage. We're trying to get through as much barrier as possible. Okay. Oh, getting real close to that stagger. Okay, we do get a stagger on Major. Okay, we are staggered on one of our boys. We are going to recover a little bit of health, but the fact that we're staggered is a huge problem. Okay, Constellation's doing only 10 damage on Xena, actually. All things considered, that's not terrible. Okay, stagger still not going off, but it is very, very close. Okay, we still don't know who they're going for, so I'm going to go for Infusion J. Then, we are going to go for a barrier. And then I think we hold. Then I'm going to go for absolutely colossal Giga Shockwave. Ideally, that takes you out. I'm not fully confident that it will, but you know what? We're going to try, and then we're just going to go for Thin Line. Then I'm going to go for Serum W on this page because it's just a little bit too much of a threat, and we're just hoping. Okay, that is one down. We're also whittling down the amount of resilience that they all have, which is really, really nice. Okay, just trying to get him out of the game. There goes our second stagger. Ugh. Okay, not the end of the world, but it does hurt. Now, unfortunately, we don't get to... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we recovered from it? Huh, okay. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, so we get rid of the very, very scary block die that they will retain forever. Now we just have to get rid of you. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go for Infusion Z on Xena. Then, let's get some light back. We're at 6, so we're 1 short of being able to do all of our big boy stuff. I'm kind of tempted just to go for Shockwave again, and honestly, I'm just going to do it. Then, we're going to go for our second Shockwave, hope for the best. Now it's time to start whittling you down. Insignificant pawns. Let's go for Expiration. Let's go for Trail. Trail again. Serum K to get some healing. Then I'm just going to do the same thing. Trail, Trail. Trail. And then Serum K. Yep, should be good. Okay, we do get a stagger for our trouble. Absolutely colossal damage going out, and that is another enemy down. Unfortunately, despite it all, Lucius is still alive. With 6 whole health. Huh. We have to get Lucius out of this fight. If it's even possible. Okay, let's do Serum K right here, just so we get a lot of regen. I'm just gonna negate this. You do not get to use that not in my house. Let's go ahead and restore some light. Bina is staggered, which is a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna go for Birdcage. And then we start whittling down here, I think, as much as possible. We have a lot of resilience to go through, so better start getting going. Let's go for Triserum Cocktail to make sure that you are out of this fight once and for all. Expiration twice. Then we just start whittling you down with as much damage as we possibly can. Go. Yeah, we have a lot of resilience to go through, so this is going to be a long fight. Not to mention we have, like, 0 chance of killing the big chain lady, so I'm not even going to bother. Now, I believe Camille is going to be getting 1 resilience every single turn because Star Lady is alive. So, a little bit unfortunate there, but hopefully we should be able to get through a lot of these fights. Where did you get all that resilience from? Okay, we finally take out Lucius, despite the resilience. Actually, very lucky turn of events there. That could have been very, very bad. Okay. Here's what we do. Serum W. Serum G. And then, in case you're still not dead, Trail. Then, I'm just going to continue absolutely beating on you to try my absolute darndest to get rid of this stuff. You know what? We'll even go for Shockwave just to guarantee it. Then, let's go Thin Line, Birdcage, and Thin Line again. Then, I'm going to go for Infusion W. And, yeah, let it roll. Incarceration. What the heck are you now? His character's emotion level is fixed at 0. This character cannot be controlled or staggered. While this character is alive, the jailed character cannot act or be targeted. At the start of the scene, inflict 1 restraint to the jailed character, then inflict 1 despair and gloom to the jailed character. What? What? Bro, how many things do we need to go through? You know what? Singularity F. Boom. Just make it work. Then we restore some energy. Boom. Okay, what the... Imaginary bindings. Oh, great. I guess just go all in on this guy then, because we need everyone up. Okay, so get you completely out of the fight. Let's attempt to get you out of this fight as well, though I don't know where you're getting all that restraint from. Let's go for a line. Then I think we're just gonna roll with it and do as much damage as physically possible. Okay, with our attacks being moved over though, that is a bit of a problem. Well, we've almost staggered the big lady, who has almost an extra 100 health. Did a single attack we made go to who we wanted? I don't think it did. Oh, goodness. Oh my lord, every single one of our attacks has gone for the Star Lady and no one else. How are we supposed to free our people when we literally cannot attack the thing that is binding them? Oh my goodness. You know what? Fine. Fine. Block this. Block this. Death comes for you. And then, I don't know, frickin' Serum K. We're gonna get staggered regardless. Let's just go for damage. Try and get him out of the way. Then boom. Then Birdcage. Then we Thin Line. And let's roll with it. Let's just hope for the absolute best. We'll go for Barrier on Xena. We'll go for Barrier on Bina. Okay, and we still didn't even do any damage to the bindings because of that shield and resilience. I don't think we've gotten any damage out still. Despite everything, I don't think we have actually done damage. Ugh. This freaking guy healed! How are you still alive? I have... Oh. Why won't you die? Bro, I have sunk so many attacks into this man, and he just won't die, and we still have 51 resilience to get through. Oh. Bro. How? Are we supposed to save all 4 of our freaking arbiters for this fight? Or what, man? Oh my goodness. What the heck, man? Let's just give some more passives, I guess. Let's go for Shockwave. Maybe it'll get us a kill. Then, let's just keep trying to do damage. One of these is bound to hit. One of them is bound to kill you. And I want it to be this one, please. Just kill this freaking guy so that there's a lot less to worry about. And so that I can go to bed. The sooner this fight ends, the sooner I get to go to bed. Not that I'm going to, probably, but, you know. And because he's keeping all of his defensive dice, we're literally not doing damage. We are not doing any damage, bro. Literally not hurting this freaking Dawn Guard in the back who is just sitting there. Oh my god. We're not doing any damage to him, and one of our guys is jailed, so he's not able to do anything. Oh. This is freaking ridiculous. Oh my lord. We literally can't kill this freaking guy. Oh my god. You know what? I'm sorry. If I wasn't sick, I would keep it going. I'm done, bro. Whatever. They beat me. Oh, they're better than the head. They're the stars of the entire city. They're the new eyes. Whatever, bro. Alrighty. So, I didn't want to do this. However, me being sick kind of changed the tune a little bit. So we did these two receptions right here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna save it for another episode. Yes, I know, a part 4. City Quirr is a very, very huge reception. Multiple receptions, you know what I mean. It takes an extremely long time to get through a lot of these. And me being sick, I gotta be honest, I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, it's, you know, I'm blah, blah, blah. Basically, since I'm not feeling too good, my whole raginess factor is kind of boosted by like 3 times. And to be fair, we have been getting through a lot of these fights, but these two custom deck ones they got on my nerves quite a bit. It really felt like the head one was really, really fun, and I was enjoying myself quite a bit. But then the lady with 888 health showed up, and they're just, like, practically invincible, and it's like, oh, I guess I should have saved all 4 of my summons for this final fight. I'm so glad that I have to do the entire reception over again, because there was no indication that I needed to do that. Kinda sucks. And, you know, that's, again, I'm trying not to go too deep into complaints right now, because like I said, raginess factor is definitely a little bit higher. But if you think about it, we only have 6 more receptions to go, and then we have officially caught up on everything that Quirr has updated. And then, of course, there are still, I believe, the secret receptions. There's the general receptions. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'm probably not gonna do them because I don't want to. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. We've already spent 3 episodes catching up. I'd rather not make this a 10 episode thing. But one thing I do want to say, because I don't want to just be purely negative, I recognize that Citywide Revolt is actually, like, seemingly taking, and I say this in the best possible way, seemingly taking little mini receptions that I've seen over time. For example, the one that has to do with magic. I remember doing a reception that was all about magic a very long time ago. And seemingly, it has taken that and done its own spin on it, and kind of turned it into its own special thing. And I think I really do think that that's a great thing. where it seems to be just like a huge mix match of just ideas. Like, the amount of ideas and people and just receptions that have gone into Citywide Revolt is just absolutely crazy. The amount of work that has gone into this mod alone, like, is just insane. Like, yeah, it's probably quite a few people who are coming up with a lot of these receptions, and while you can argue that some of them are just from other games, for example, Limbus Company with the whole N-Corp thing, like, while you can argue that, they still had to make the reception, make the passives, make the cards, make the effects, make the on-use effects, make the synergies, and make sure that this isn't usable with this, and this works with that, and it's like, do you understand how much work has gone into this mod? It's absolutely staggering. But, that being said, I am one ragey boy on the internet, so of course, I might not like everything that this mod has to offer, but I would be just a complete idiot to not see how much love has went into this mod. And again, like I mentioned, I don't know, I think last episode, I do think some things could be done better. Obviously, I'm not a modder myself. It's just my experience. I recognize that I am a below average player when it comes to a lot of these receptions, and they are not made for people of my skill level. They are made for people who are better and who understand the game better. But from my perspective, some of the receptions can feel a little bit tedious and a little bit difficult. But that's just me. You see how I play. You see that I'm not great. But you know what? I do my absolute darndest. Now, I will say, some of the receptions in this particular episode, I think you could cut them down to like half. I don't think 888 Health Girl needed to be summoned at all. I think you could have done the redirect passive just onto Camille, and that would have been perfectly fine. But that's just me. And then I don't know what the heck you're supposed to do in the magical girl reception mage thing. I don't know how you're supposed to do that at all. It seems like pure RNG right there to me. But regardless, what we're gonna do is in the next episode, we're gonna finish Citywide Revolt once and for all. And if the episode is short enough, we're also going to be doing an extra special something along with it. But if we have to do it in the episode beyond that, so be it. We'll just see how it goes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry again that I sound like crap. I have really been doing my absolute darndest to power through for this episode, but I gotta be honest, it's been a little bit rough. Working a Black Friday shift and being around as many sick people as I was, I'm kind of surprised I wasn't sick sooner. But, hey, what are you going to do? So, I'm going to go rest up. You guys have a great day. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.